Hello, children. Today we are talking integer exponents. All right, last time we talked about solving exponents, what it looks like to see problems in exponential form. Today we're going to talk about what happens when our exponent is an integer. How does that look when we are repeated multiplication with a integer, with a negative number? All right, so what this would look like, having an equation that says something like negative, no, sorry, not negative, we'll do 10 to the power of negative 4. This right here would be an integer exponent, and so we are going to talk about how to solve this. All right, so when we deal with regular exponents, when we deal with 10 to the power of 4, this is the same thing as 10 times 10 times 10 times 10, yes? Or 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000, times 10 is 10,000. So this would be the same as 10,000. Whenever we see a number raised to a negative exponent, the way we solve this is we will turn this into a fraction where 1 is on top and the positive version of that exponent is on bottom. All right, so these two go hand in hand. So 1 goes on top, and it's 1 divided by whatever the positive version of that exponent would be. So in this case, it would be 1 over 10 to the power of 4. And since we just found out 10 to the power of 4 is 10,000, this would equal 1 10,000ths. Okay, so raising that negative number gives us a fraction, 1 on top, and then the positive version on bottom, and then we solve that positive version, and that is our answer. All right, another way, we'll see that. Let's say we have 2 to the power of negative 3. This would turn into 1 over 2 to the power of 3. 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. This would be 1/8. And that would be our answer for that problem. Okay, so the way we write that, the way we would write this out, if we want to write this into our notes, if we want to put a formula for this kind of problem, we would say, all right, if we have, let's go with a nice blue color, b to the power of negative n, right? Remember, with variables, I don't actually care what they are. This equals 1 over b to the power of n. Okay, so anytime I have a negative exponent, it's 1 over the positive exponent, as long as b does not equal 0. Because you can't divide by 0, the world will implode. All right. One other thing I want to teach you, we'll do, again, we're going to go over all of this tomorrow in class. I just want to explain these things so you can have a quick understanding of what we are doing. And one more thing I want to talk about is going to be anything to the power of 0. Anything to the power of 0 equals, does anyone know? It equals 1. Anything to the power of 0 equals 1. 100 to the power of 0 equals 1. 7 to the power of 0 equals 1. 3,982 to the power of 0 equals 1. Anything to the power of 0 is going to equal 1. That's just how it's going to work, and it's going to be all right. All right, before we finish, I want you to solve this for me. 6 to the power of negative 4. What is 6 to the power of negative 4 going to equal? All right, I will see all of you tomorrow.